headlines a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Chicago.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Evans came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
Goodness. It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is taken at about the 14. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
22-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, trying to start it out with a bang. But it's second down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days
on
when a
my
tight end
screen.
saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They go play action. Griffin looking deep for Adams. It got his man complete.
How dare you cover Adams with a linebacker?
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 78 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
The kicker on.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Did Big Tax and Richard play?
Right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down. And make it 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
The drive started with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They'll look to throw here. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Allen Robinson.
Guess Tyron can't see the ball, huh?
That'll bring up second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
I'm just going to press him all game.
And that
You
leaves
got
him
to
just
show me.
short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You're going to have to show me, sir.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the
Allen
offense.
Robinson about that life.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll go with the keeper. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
He was tackled.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result
I don't
in
care
a
about the
first
play
set of
cool
downs.
down, but
First down.
well, I guess it do that on all formations.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh,
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get this one down
Wait
near
a
the
what?
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
I know
Why
we
was
love our
Amos
jobs,
on
and
him?
Pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's
That's
face it,
what's up,
that's what
man.
we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jordan Evans picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And it's never good to take a sack. You really
quick,
don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Griffin. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and he fires one that's intercepted.
That is like the stupidest animation on the game, bro.
And they have the football, and will send
If I pass you up,
33-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it with Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Cole Kmet. Incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Says they're trying to keep you
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is RG3. Flushed out right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Griffin. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
didn't
He'll
look
be
even
out just a
spin.
yard or two shy of the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, it's Jones, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. On the counter, here's Jones.
Come on, man. Y'all serious?
Once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
14. We should be able to get his big ass over there.
Way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Griffin. Pressure, and he's taken.
Bro, I told y'all to fucking block him, and y'all.
Leonard Floyd in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson.
I know damn well that ain't my man.
45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball
Yeah, he's
around
gonna be
on this
open
drive.
again, bro.
This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Bears.
Off the RPO,
Bro.
he completes it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one
Watch how the
goes
ball
for
go through
19
me.
yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Wow.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Oh my God.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards the gain there, second down. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that.
You certainly are. You've got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Open man, he finds Komet.
Man, get the fuck out of
Chicago.
here, bro. With these fucking read option plays, bro.
Komet, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I could see if the dude's wide open, but you just throwing the ball.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24, Griffin. He sets up the screen to Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Khalil Mack doing, but
well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And this offense gonna elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This is Jones. And this play will be blown up.
I'm not understanding how a man line up over the guard.
First play of the drive goes the wrong
and
way.
the guard blocks
2nd and
down
12.
and don't block the middle linebacker.
Now it's Griffin. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Third and long. It's Griffin. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Kirk, I know you
That is
that
just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
I really
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown.
That must be why they went sign on.
And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
That must be why
we got you to start things off.
the Cardinals signed
It's a loss of 4
AJ
there, bringing
Green.
up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it.
I don't really like Green Bay uniforms, but I kind of like this little
you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Second and 14. He rifles one that's intercepted.
I'll try to run the play back against me.
47. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Bears 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. But they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. They run. This is Cohen. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Number 29.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
I see you, Bussy.
A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Packers 28, Bears 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
That's that draw right there.
It's up by Jair Alexander. And they have possession.
He's throwing the one receiver
at the 38-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. play action. It's Griffin. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Griffin's pass.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Here's Griffin. And that will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync
That's
thus
where
far.
Christian
They've
Kirk,
done a
bro.
nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
If you know, you know.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
This man doing over here, bro? Nah, he not picking a play.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Yeah, I'm about to leave this league, bro. This is about to be his 3rd time.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. They'll try the counter here. Cohen. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A gain of 17 yards.
He'll drop to throw.
At the 20.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Stop with all that.
He's picked off just shy of midfield, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Then you try to read option and throw it deep?
49-yard line.
How do you do that?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the interception, here's Griffin. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action. Griffin. And this will be incomplete.
Davante Adams dropped passes.
There, and it's 2nd down.
Okay. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
See you running in about 2 weeks.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Just to show your name, Earl.
Griffin will throw again. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
Like Davante for the touchdown.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Griffin toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing again, Griffin. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time? That maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight. Beginning to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I wonder why they got this man.
Interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run.
He should be
yardage.
mobile.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st down.
How y'all don't switch me to Tyron on that play?
He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Hey, we got 4 down. 24 is the mic. I got one.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's a throw that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's complete to Mooney. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. 11 yards for number 11.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the interception, here's Griffin. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
I should let you.
Terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career. And he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
I wasn't trying to pitch the ball, man.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Griffin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
By number 11. It's a gain of
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
33-yard line.
To throw is RG3. And his pass is intercepted for the
I'm not even throwing the ball right there.
Picked off at the 28. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
The Packers take over.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Let's get it.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Jones with a carry on first down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Griffin's going to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. And we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Check 3, check go.
They go play action with Griffin. Steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
3rd and long. It's Griffin looking deep for Adams. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But now it's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Looking deep for Adams. And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Griffin's pass intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to...
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expected.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by